What do your words say about who you are? What do your words say about who you are? Don't tell me you can curse the fig tree. Tell me you've cursed the fig tree and then point to where the fig tree is already withered up. Don't tell me about who you are, because when you're telling me who you are, you're only going to tell me about who it is you think you are. But your words are pushing forth all. Your words, you will not be mocked or deceived. Your words will come always and sit down in your lap. I believe it was the prophet Isaiah who said, what did he say? What did he say? My words will not return unto me void, but they accomplish whereunto I send them. And you might not intend to send it that way. Fred, watch out, Fred. I got something for him, baby. You may think the word is for somebody else. As a matter of fact, you may dress it up so. You may dress it up so. Yeah. You may dress it up so ugly with the full realization that it's not for you. And then you wrap it up in a nice box and send it on out to the post office and say, now take that to him or her. But what you forget is that your package always returns to you. You can't speak, oh, good Lord. You can't speak ill of anyone else. You cannot speak ill of anyone else, because I've said it a million times, there is nobody else in the room but you. You are the only person whose life you speak these words into. You're the only one. You're the only one. So if you find yourself speaking words that are not good, withdraw your energy from those words, because the words use the energy of those who send them. And that's why people are sometimes hurt after you speak. You with me? You hear me? Yes. We together? Yes. I got a good word for you. Because words are the reflection of consciousness. There's an African proverb that said a chicken with children never swallows the worm. See, but if you don't realize that your words are your children, then you will swallow without realizing that you harm no one but yourself. Every word we talked about, they sang about the blessing of Abraham and the inheritance that is upon your life. Part of the way that you express that inheritance is how you speak. That's how you identify yourself. And you cannot identify yourself as separate from me or anybody else. You with me today, y'all? This is okay, isn't it? Right? It might not be soft. It might hurt a little bit. It might hurt a little bit, but it's meant to make you move. It's meant to help you. It's meant to help you have life. As a matter of fact, it's so good to me, I just got a little bounce in my thing right now. It's good to me right now. In hip hop, the rappers used to have a phrase that they would use. The phrase was, word up. Anybody remember that phrase? I am not the only one in this room who remembers the phrase, word up. There's no way you can convince me that I'm the only one here who remembers the phrase, word up. There was a whole magazine called Word Up. I might have been born at night. It certainly was not last night. Word up. Word up. And when they used it, the connotation was that whatever was being said, whatever was being expressed was good, it was cool, it was straight. Right? You didn't know I had that in my lexicon, did you? Yeah, I know straight. Right? I know how to do straight. Don't start with me. But I bet if I bust into a temptation pose, you'd be all right there with me. Come on, let me go. Come on, we got to get finished, Fred. Fred, give me some we got to get finished music, Fred. The B-boys and the B-girls, the hip-hoppers, had a phrase, and that phrase was word up. And as I said earlier, they would use the phrase when something was being said that they agreed with. They would say, yeah, word up. And what I want to offer to us today is an opportunity to have a phrase that we can go to when we catch ourselves saying things that are meant to destroy. I want you to catch yourself and just say to yourself, word up. When you are saying things and you hear yourself, when you hear yourself talking and you realize that the words that you're speaking are not words of life, and they're not words of truth, and they're not words of beauty, and they're not words of joy, and they're not words of justice, and they're not words of peace, I want you to say to yourself, word up. When you catch yourself or when you find yourself talking about other folks' business and what he, she, they, or them need to do, I want you to give yourself a reprieve and say to yourself, word up. When you find yourself even at the place where you disagree, when you find yourself at the place where you are discontent, when you find yourself saying to yourself things that you should never really be saying about yourself, when you find yourself cursing your own inner fig tree, if it's not producing fruit, then it's okay to curse it. But if it's in the period of transition, if it's in a period of transformation, if it's in a period of repair, if it's in a period of rebuilding or creation, I want you to say to yourself, word up. Give yourself an opportunity to have a change of mind and a change of heart, because there is so much power in your spoken word that you do yourself a disjustice when you use your word down. So from now on, B-boys and B-girls, when we use our words, we won't use our words down, but we use our words like this. Word up. 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 Word up, word up, word up, word up, word